In example 2, we want to learn substitution method, and these things are not new to anybody in this level. So I want to introduce substitution level or method very fast using example 2, which says 2x minus y is equals to 1 and 4x plus 2y is equals to negative 30. In substitution method, you identify the unknown which is easily expressed in terms of the other. And if you look at equation number 1, because this is number 2, 2x minus y is equals to 1. It is very easy to express y in terms of x. Easier than to express x in terms of y, because if you want to express x in terms of y, you will take y across, that is easy, but you will have to divide the whole equation by 2. And because the coefficient of y is just 1, we don't have to divide by anything. We cannot even try to express any unknown in the second equation, because they have coefficients whereby some of them we must be divided. If you want to have x, you must divide the whole expression by 4. If you have to have y, we have to divide the whole expression by 2. Not that it's not doable, it cannot be done. It can be done, but it is much more work than simply expressing y in terms of x in equation 1. So let's do it. From equation 1, from equation 1, y is equals to 2x minus 1, because we just take y across and 1 across. So 2y minus 1. The second step is we have now to substitute y with this value in the second equation. So substituting y in equation 2, we have, substituting y in equation 2, we have 4x plus 2y, which is 2x minus 1, that is y, is equals to negative 30. Now we only have to open the bracket, which is 4x plus 4x minus 2 is equals to minus 30, and 8x is equals to minus 28. If you look at that, you will be able to realize that if 8x is negative 28 because of minus 30 plus 2, you divide by 8 on both sides, divide by 8 on both sides, and you realize that x is equals to minus 14, or rather divide everything by 7, which is minus, by 8 rather, or 7 can divide both, 8 can divide both, so we just have to use 2 minus 14 all over 4. And at that point, you can divide by 4 by 2, further by 2, and you find x is equals to minus 7 over 2. And this what gives you minus 3.5. Having done that, we have found our value of x, which is negative 3.5. We need now to substitute this value in any of the equations to find our y. And let's just substitute it in this equation that we already found. You can either substitute here, or anywhere, depending on how easy it is to make y the subject of a problem. And substituting in this one, so we are finding y is equals to 2 minus 3.5 minus 1. So y is equals to minus 7 minus 1. And you can already see y is equals to negative 8. And at that point, you will have both unknowns. X is equals to minus 3.5 and y is equals to negative 8. And at that point, you will be able now to use either elimination method or